96.3 WHUR. This is the Insight segment. Your questions or comments at 202-432-WHUR or toll free 1-800-221-WHUR. Now, Insight.
Welcome back. This is the Insight segment. I am Taylor Thomas in for Harold Fisher. Help is here for inner city kids and young adults wanting to learn the skills to get real jobs. Joining us in studio now is Raymond Bell. He is the founder and president of the Hope Project. Welcome to WHUR and Insight.
Thank you, Thomas. Thank you, Taylor. Appreciate you having us on today.
I know you're a little bit nervous, but you've got a lot of great information to help a lot of people. Tell those of us that may not be familiar with the Hope Project, what is the true goal behind this?
Well, we started the program back in 2009 with one simple goal: to prepare young adults between the ages of 18 and 25 for really rewarding careers as help desk and application support professionals. We didn't want to just put together another program that would allow people to finish the program and maybe end up with a $9, $10, maybe an $11 hour job, but not the type of skills that will allow them to have meaningful employment with the opportunity to grow and become not just self-sufficient but also independent.
Now, we hear projects like this all the time, organizations. Raymond, what makes yours so different and why are you involved?
Well, for two reasons. One, my primary goal was to, when we started this, I knew I had the skill set to do something like this. I got so frustrated after seeing so many young people just kind of wandering aimlessly through the job market and, working at retail, working fast food, etc. I wanted to do something about it with my background in corporate training and project management. It provided me a unique skill set to allow people to get involved in our training program, learn not just technical skills, but also a lot of soft skills and what we call professional development. And that's what makes our program so unique. It's a combination of technical training, but also a tremendous amount of what we call soft skills training. And what we've done in the last 3 years is to create a environment where upon graduation, our students average $39,000 per year.
Wow.
That's what makes us unique.
Wow. Now, you actually have a town hall forum that's coming up, am I correct? And when I think of town hall, it's more of this is a problem, we got to do this, we got to get together and let's fight this issue. So is this a town hall forum to find jobs or just to talk about the need of having jobs?
Well, I appreciate you asking it that way because it is a very unique town hall. It's a town hall / forum. And the goal of it is for folks to come ready to go to work. This is a pen and pad town hall.
All right.
I've assembled a panel of experts. These are folks that work in human resources. These are the staffing recruiters. These are the folks that run internship programs. People that have been working in HR for anywhere from 10 to up to 25 years. So they've seen resumes, they've done interviews, and they know how to successfully prepare people for that process. And we're looking for people to come, not just social economic disadvantaged young people, but there's opportunities for everyone to benefit from this town hall forum.
Where and when?
It's November the 8th. It's at the Matthews Memorial Baptist Church, Bishop Hudson, over there on Martin Luther King Avenue. And again, it's November the 10th. Not November the 10th, November the 8th. Excuse me. It's November the 8th at Matthews Memorial Baptist Church, Bishop Hudson, and it starts at 7 p.m. sharp.
I like how you said sharp because it's almost like if you're coming to work.
So no question.
It's not 5 after, it's not 10 after, it's 7 sharp. By the way, you can join us tonight on Insight at 202-432-WHUR and 1-800-221-WHUR. Now, we're talking now to Raymond Bell. He's the founder and president of the Hope Project, and we're speaking about his jobs program, actually helping you find true jobs in the IT field and computers. When people come to you, what do you think they're missing? Because right now, a lot of people, even those who have 2 masters or, a degree and a master, are struggling to find work. What are you finding that they're coming to you lacking?
Well, there's a combination of things, but what we found overwhelmingly is, especially with the younger adults, the inability to have the type of professional development that's required to be competitive. See, maybe 10 years ago, a young person could graduate from high school and maybe jump right into a career in the federal government.
Right.
Today's climate, that young person that graduated from maybe Anacostia or Ballou High School, he or she is now competing against a young lady or young man that just graduated from GW with a degree in English with a 9.5 grade point average. So that's their competition now. So what we decided to do was properly prepare our young people for an industry where we knew there were jobs available. There are people anxiously waiting for anyone that has the types of skills that we are preparing our young people for.
All right, we're going to go to the phone lines. It looks like we have Anthony from the District of Columbia. Anthony, thanks for joining us tonight on Insight. What's your question or comment? Did we lose Anthony? All right, Anthony, we'll try to get you back. So, again, Anthony, I'm sorry. How are you?
Hi, how are you?
Wonderful. What's your question or comment?
Yes, actually, I'm great. I'm great. How are you?
I'm good. What's your question or comment? Make sure you turn your radio down because you're hearing the delay.
Okay. Hold on real quick.
I love live radio, right? Anthony, what's your question or comment?
Actually, I just wanted to tell a brother I'm actually excited to hear what he's doing. Actually, I go to Matthews Baptist. Matthews Baptist, my pastor. I'm in Tribe 7, so I just wanted to congratulate the brother on what he's doing, and it's a blessing to hear that, his brothers out here still strong, striving, surviving, especially, me as a young brother myself, black African American, trying to do the things that we're trying to do, to make the world a better place. So I just want to congratulate the brother and give him all praises.
Hey, Anthony, thank you, brother. Actually, I'm going to be in church Sunday, so hopefully I'll see you. We need more advocates like yourself. When we put this program together, the goal was to expand this, not just citywide, but this is a national model. We now have the blueprint. Ladies and gentlemen, we have found the magic sauce to train socially and economically disadvantaged young people for rewarding careers. Some of our students work for companies like Batelli, Webster Data and Communication, Comcast.
Now, you had a great story, your student success page. A young lady, got a job over the phone.
Yes. One of our students, her name is Sarika Powell. I love her to death. She's the young lady that walked to class when she didn't have bus fare to get there. This is a young lady who just had her second child while in class in February. They didn't graduate till June. This young lady, she didn't get her job first. Other folks got jobs before she did. Guess what she decided to do? She was willing to babysit and go pick up other folks from class's kids while they went to work. So lo and behold, when she got her opportunity, she knocked it out of the park. So right now, she's probably home listening to us on the radio. I'm extremely proud of her. This young lady makes $47,000 a year. So guess what she was able to do? She was able to tell TANF, thanks, but I don't need you anymore. She was able to tell Medicaid, thanks, I don't need you anymore because I have full health care benefits for myself and my 2 kids. She was able to say no thank you anymore to the food stamps because I am now self-sufficient and independent. I'm extremely, extremely proud of her.
What a level of pride that gives to anyone, male or female, young or old, to be able to take care of yourself, because I don't think that anyone wants to be taken care of where you're having to wait in long lines, whether it's to get food or whether it's to get money to buy food.
I agree, and I think it's important for people that visit the website to take a look at the success page, because what that is a representation of our community. So many of our young people give up far too quick, and I understand why they're giving up a lot of times, because they get approached by programs that may not satisfy them. I won't say may not. Most of the times they don't. We decided to do something about it. So there are opportunities out there where we're asking all the folks that are listening right now to call your elected official and tell them that we need more HOPE projects. We have $40 million recreation centers, and when I walk through them, I see absolutely nothing in there to allow someone to obtain employment.
Now, what's your website? Because you mentioned that, but will you mention it again slowly?
Sure. It's www.hopeprojectdc.org. The phone number is 202-449-8663.
All right, let's go to Lisa in Gaithersburg. Thank you for joining us tonight on Insight on WHUR. What's your question?
Hi. Well, first I want to congratulate the gentleman. It sounds like a wonderful program. My question for him is, what does your organization need to take this program nationally to cities like Detroit, Chicago, St. Louis, where they are desperately in need of help? And what can those of us who are actively involved in community-based organizations or social organizations do to assist you?
Wow, Lisa, great.
Oh, bless you, sister, for the call and that question. When we put the program together, the goal was to make sure that we developed a blueprint. So this program can be easily duplicated in Atlanta, in Detroit, in South Central LA. So, and we're at that point now. So we've been getting calls from, we've gotten calls from North Carolina, we've gotten calls from Tennessee. We're ready to move forward now. And all we're looking for is folks to start calling. That's the process. Give us a call.
So you're actually looking for participants or volunteers?
We're actually looking to find organizations, because the Hope Project is not a quote-unquote nonprofit. The Hope Project is a program. We're looking to find quality nonprofits that would like to start a Hope Project within their community. Could be local or national.
So you're looking for some students, and then you're looking for nonprofit organizations to be partner with you, basically.
Absolutely. As a matter of fact, in terms of folks joining our program right now, on November the 8th at 6 o'clock at the same location, Matthews Memorial Baptist Church, you can apply to become a Hope Project student.
All right, we've got to take a really quick commercial break. When we return, we'll talk more with our very special guest, Raymond Bell, the founder and president of the Hope Project. You can join us at 202-432-WHUR or toll free at 1-800-221-WHUR.
Harness racing comes alive at Rosecroft Raceway every Friday and Saturday through December 17th with harness simulcast 7 days a week, our great best bet buffet, and free admission and parking every day. Rosecroft Raceway, just off the Capitol Beltway at exit 4A. Visit rosecroft.com.
For Bertucci's 30th birthday, we're taking a trip down memory lane all the way to 1981 with the delicious flavors of years past. The simple yet perfect 4-cheese formaggio pizza with a lemon pepper cream sauce is back. It's just $9.81. And so is the eggplant Napoleon with fresh mozzarella and basil pesto, only $7.81. But try these Bertucci's birthday classics soon, because once the party's over, they're gone. Bertucci's, the fire inside.
Welcome back to the Insight segment here on the Daily Drum on 96.3 WHUR. I am Taylor Thomas in for Harold Fisher. Big issue. We're talking about jobs, providing people with skills that they need. It's free. It's a free service. Joining us in studio now, we have Raymond Bell, the founder and president of the Hope Project. Before we took a break, we were getting lots of calls and people giving and asking questions. What's a contact number? Because you said you're looking for companies or nonprofits to partner with your format that's already there, and you're looking for students actually to take part. What number?
Sure. The number is 202-449-8663. You can dial extension 1 if you're calling, inquiring about becoming a Hope Project student.
All right. Well, we have Elaine from Upper Marlboro. You have a comment?
Yes. I just wanted to tell the gentleman that I almost pulled off the road. I was so excited to hear about the Hope Project. Being an HR person myself and seeing lots of applications for interns as well as people looking for full-time staff employment, it's very, very difficult because you're almost between a rock and a hard place. You want to almost go to the phone or go across the table and hug the person and say, you know, you're really not prepared and you're not dressed professionally. You're not speaking professionally. You're not elaborating on the questions that we've asked you, or you're not staying on topic. If we need writing samples, the writing isn't up to par, and you don't want to show bias, but you almost want to nurture them and call them at home later and say, look, these are the things that you need to really, really work on, but it's almost a conflict of interest.
Yep.
Sure. Elaine, he's shaking his head through the whole conversation. He's shaking his head. And I think all of us have seen that. And I think it's really, no matter if you're planning to flip burgers or walk into a professional office, your attire. I remember my first job, I wore a suit. And
Right.
I mean, it's just, for the interview. And they were so impressed that I wore that. I think that's why I got the job.
And one thing I always tell my staff members when we do professional development, we try to get them ready. I tell my team, I always want to prepare you to take my job.
Sure.
Because I'm not job scared. I'm going to give you all of the information because it would make me proud and make me an effective leader if I'm grooming people to become leaders in the same organization. So you have to look the part and behave the part of the job that you want, not the one that you have.
Absolutely.
Because you never know when you're going to encounter the person that holds your next opportunity in their hands.
You're
so
singing to the
I
choir.
want to applaud you for what you're doing. And the other young lady, you know, how can we get you out into other states? When I tell you we need you in Georgia, we need you in Florida. I relocated from the South to the snow, which is crazy. But coming from the southeastern part of the country it's needed just as much there as it's needed here. So if you can inject this into the southern states, it would be so awesome.
My personality is not to bang on doors. It's kind of raised that way, but I'm fighting for a generation. I'm one of those crazy individuals that absolutely believe that I have the skills, and we've put together this particular blueprint that can change the direction of an entire generation of young people. So when you talk about the professional development, the program isn't just a bunch of computer training. It's mostly soft skills training with a fair amount of technical training and certification built into it.
Now, we have a few seconds left. I want to let everyone know that the actual town hall forum is Tuesday, November 8th at 7 p.m. sharp, Matthews Memorial Baptist Church, Martin Luther King Jr. Avenue in Washington, D.C. What's the contact number real quick for the Hope Foundation?
It's 202-449-8663. HopeProjectDC.org is the website.
Again, Raymond Bell, the founder and president of the Hope Project. I can talk to you for an hour.
Thank you for having us. In closing, I'd like to quickly say hope is real.
All right. Well, I am Taylor Thomas in for Harold Fisher, for reporters Renee Nash, Millette Green, and George Wilson. That's tonight's Insight. Good night.